It is the 4th of July 2024, and you are watching The Morning Banana Show with your favorite morning host, the one, the only, the banana eating, the coffee drinking, the chai slurping, Adam Josh.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the Morning Banana Show. My name is Adam. I am here flanked by my favorite banana palms, and we are in the mountains of Portugal on the 4th of July 2024. Birds are chirping, insects are insecting. You might see some moths flying around, and I'm going to pour myself a coffee. I think this is a dark roast by Lidl, their organic blend. And then I have a banana from Madeira, of course, a local pear somewhere from Portugal. And this is Pingo Doce's soybean milk in the vanilla flavor. It's vegan. It froths up amazing with a little IKEA whisker. Doesn't sound right. Frother. It is morning time here. You can see from the position of the sun. It's not super early. It's about 10 a.m. In Portugal. And we're going to get this show on the road. So I'm making, basically I'm making a latte, a strong latte. Oh, I also have cardamom pods in the bottom. This is actually from IKEA. These French presses are great. Because I like strong coffee, so I'm forced to figure out how to make a strong coffee wherever I am. But I found, as somebody who's traveling, has been traveling, and as somebody that is currently living off grid, this has been great. I just made a latte right in front of you. Can't find that anywhere around here in Portugal. Some new developments with our banana palms here. This is Banana Bill. You can see his, I don't know how many leaves that is. I think that might be number 10. Little Kim here has been just shooting up leaves. Devani here has been shooting up leaves as well, endlessly. Over there we have Fox, and Fox has, I think, 2 babies. So, and then Sophia over there, where our potatoes are, is doing very well and also has her own banana pups. So I thought that little Kim was the only banana pup for Banana Bill, but it turns out right underneath, you probably can't see it on camera, but right here, there's another banana pup growing up that just sprouted. And so that's pretty interesting. So many banana palm trees, still no bananas from the trees, but they're making babies. They're making baby trees, but no bananas for me and these. Another interesting thing that I did was I took some compost and I put it over for ground cover over around where I planted the tree. And it is growing like amazing. All along there, along the palm trees. Compost here, because we're on a vegan farm stay, is a little bit different than what you would imagine compost. It's basically just fruits and veggies mixed in with some soil and turned around. All right, let's snap into this banana. This is Tiago, the table from Tinoca. We could say Tiago, the tin table from Tinoca. We saw him on the side of the road, this guy, and I was like, that's a metal table on the side of the road. We're gonna destroy that table. I want that table. So we probably won't destroy it. But on a farm you can imagine. So a couple days ago, I set up this Buy Me a Coffee account. Buy Me a Coffee /AdamJosh.com. And the first person that donated to me was Brian Johnson. I think it's $5 a month. It looks like Buy Me a Coffee, the company, is taking 75 cents of that $5. And also they won't let me take the money and put it into my account right away until they say the minimum is $10. I'm in Europe, so I don't know if they mean 10 euros, but we'll see. I really don't want to make this morning banana show about Brian Johnson, but a lot of people comment on him and his longevity pursuits. I am interested in the guy because he's a vegan. As far as I know, his diet is vegan. And we have a lot of intersections in the sense that both of us want to live as long as possible. And one thing that he has said over the years that has irked me is that, you know, the sun is the devil, basically. And I feel like Brian Johnson is a Chinese princess sometime, or acting like a Chinese princess, and carrying around a umbrella hiding from the sun like a scaredy cat. And it's kind of funny and also sad. And so I pointed that out. I've been pointing that out. Like, he's so pale. And he was kind of twisting it like, no, I'm pale because the sun is evil and causes cancer. But really, to me, it looked like new age, top tier, millionaire, elitist, white privilege, a form of white skin is the best and every other skin color is dirty and the sun is evil and you're lesser than me if you have a melanin skin shade. It didn't sit right with me, so I pointed it out, and he's walked his comments back to the point where he was doing a live space saying, no, I'm in the sun right now, everybody. The UV index is between 2 and 3. I'm in the sun right now. Let's talk about it. And on the live stream or space, he's dropping F-bombs and swearing. Some reformed Mormon, I guess, you know. One of the first things I ever did as far as self-control goes when I was 18 or 19 years old was I realized I was swearing every other word in a sentence, so I made sure to challenge myself with first starting to stop talking for an entire day. I did that before I was 20 years old. And it wasn't easy to stop talking for an entire day when you're working a job like I had. After that, I figured if I can stop talking if I can stop talking for 24 hours, I can probably stop swearing. And that's exactly what I did. If you follow me online, you might see me text. Sometimes I'll text a swear word, but if you know me in person, you'll never hear me swear because it's not something that's a part of my vocabulary. As a family man, I just don't like hearing it. I don't like the kids hearing grown men swear like teenage pirates. But thanks for the $5, Brian. If that was you, I don't know. Might have been somebody else. But thanks. I'll take my banana from Madeira and use it as compost for my banana from Tanoka. Today will be day 3. Dois, três, day 3. Três, dia, deo. Day 3 of our kids going to a private school to learn how to speak Portuguese. I've already paid in advance for the whole month, so the teacher and the school's got nothing to complain about. In all actuality, I wound up paying twice. If you want to hear the story, it kind of irritated me a little bit. Maybe you would get some joy out of the story. Here in Portugal, when you pay for things, it gets weird sometimes. There's a lot I could say about that, but I'm not sure that I should. Use your imagination. Try to read between the lines. So I paid the way that they instructed me to through something called MBWay. I transferred the money that they asked, a little over 500 euros, and then we're there in person 2 or 3 days later, and the guy is saying, oh, we didn't get the money. If that was a cash scenario, I would be very upset. I had the feelings bubble up inside of me of like, what's happening right now? But I let it go because I thought, well, I do have a paper trail, and is he asking for double payment? And Desiree gave me the option to kind of like, don't worry about it. We know you paid. So anyway, I double paid. And I thought, well, they'll refund me one way or the other. And then after I paid for the second time, then they checked their records and it turns out, oh, I paid the first time. So they checked, actually looked into their bank account after I had paid for the second time and argued with them. In the end, they did refund me the money while I was standing there. I don't think it was a scam. I think it was just confusion and poor bookkeeping and maybe some miscommunication. I've had many receptionists in my career before I retired of all different nationalities, and I can understand that sometimes people just don't know what they're doing and they make mistakes. And sometimes you don't hire the most qualified receptionist that you should. You hire the person that really needs the job, and I understand that. I don't think this was any of those situations. I'm just saying, like, I have a soft spot for receptionists because I've had so many. And I understand, like, as the guy who knows how to do the work, who knows how to service the customers from start to finish and clean the shop and open the shop, and like, I need help when I'm working at my shop in Niagara or at our restaurants. I'm just one guy, and I can't do everything myself. So I understand that you need people to help you, and sometimes mistakes happen and you can't expect them to know everything. I got my money back. It was a little bit frustrating. If it had been in cash, then it would have been a different ball game. But it wasn't, so that's the story. There's really not much to talk about other than our kids are in this language school on the third day today, and it's exciting because they're learning what we thought would be in a group setting. It turns out that they're the youngest kids or the only kids that want to be taught in this particular group. The teacher teaches other people, but they're more like adults. So, or on the senior side of age. So our kids are basically getting discounted lessons, like private lessons, kind of like one-on-one. And it's a pretty good deal. For me, like from my point of view, I know the price of private Portuguese lessons. So we want our kids to go to school here. We want our kids to learn Portuguese because I think I've explained it before. It's like a 2-for-1. You're getting the foundations of Spanish and Portuguese. So you can go almost anywhere in the world if you speak English as a first language and Portuguese as a second language. One interesting thing between Portugal Portuguese, like mainland Portuguese, and Brazilian Portuguese is Brazilian adds the gia instead of the d. Casagrande. Eloy Casagrande. Bon dia. Good day. They both mean good day, but the gia is a very Brazilian thing. We added the Babo Longo tent. If you'd like to stay in it, you can. I think it's 10 euros a night. We have the Pioneer tent over there, 15 euros a night. I have RV parking behind me, 15 euros per night if you're in the Algarve and you're looking for somewhere off-grid and quiet. You can park your RV, you can camp, you can live that off-grid lifestyle, and if you feel like it, you can learn about vegans living off-grid, you can learn about veganism, you can learn about spiritual hippie, Reiki, master stuff. You can meditate with me, you can work out with me here at Love Farmstay. That's where I'm filming these videos from, in the mountains of Portugal. It's quiet, as you can hear with your own ears. And yeah, if you feel like supporting me or supporting the channel, you can buy me a coffee, you can tip me, you can send me an e-transfer, you can join Wealth Simple, use my discount code and get $25 to trade with. It's the 4th of July. I don't know what your plans are. You can tell me what your plans are on X or send me an email, what you're up to today. I'm half American, so I'm half going to celebrate, and the half American in me is sober and drug-free, and so I'm glad that I'm actually in Portugal, because I really don't like endless fireworks. I was in Germany on the Rhine, in Bonn, Bad Godesberg, at New Year's 23-24, going into the year 2024 this year, and the fireworks were bananas. I don't know if I've talked about it at length, but the fireworks lasted for an obscene amount of time. Very traumatic for the animals, I'm sure. Traumatic for people who suffer from PTSD from various conflicts and war, I'm sure. But nevertheless, I don't think the Germans got that memo. Along the Rhine, at least, those Germans. It's crazy town. Look it up. Okay, I think that's about it. Vamonos. Bom dia, muito obrigado. Deja. I hope you have a great day. Follow me on X at adamjosh.com. Oh, I'm going to eat this pear. Thanks for watching the Morning Banana Show. 184. Oh, I put up some solar lights last night. That was fun. You can't really see them during the day, but they're here. Okay, take care, everybody.